A storm raged in the skies over Macedonia. On that same night, far across the Aegean Sea, the great Temple of Artemis burned. Priests called it an omen. The gods, they said, were too distracted by the birth of a child to save their own sanctuary. That child was Alexander, raised by Olympias, a queen who whispered in his ear that he was the son of Zeus. Trained by Aristotle, who taught him that knowledge is power, and power must be shaped by myth. At 13, he tamed a horse no man could ride, not with force, but by understanding its fear. That horse, Bucephalus, would carry him across continents. At 20, his father was assassinated. The boy became king, and the boy became fire. Greece revolted. He burned Thebes to the ground, sparing only the temples. A message. A warning. A beginning. He crossed into Asia with 30,000 men, and stood before the tomb of Achilles. You lived your legend, he whispered. Now I will live mine. At Granicus, he fought uphill through a river of blood. At Gordium, he cut the knot no man could untie, not with wisdom, but with will. At Tyre, he built a road across the sea. For 7 months they laughed from their island walls, until they burned, and 2,000 were crucified. In Egypt, he wasn't feared, he was worshipped. The oracle of Siwa confirmed it, you are divine. And so he built a city in his name, Alexandria, a seat of empire, a symbol of eternity. He defeated the great Darius of Persia. Not with numbers, but with vision. And then, something changed. He began to wear Persian robes. Ordered his generals to marry foreign princesses. He killed his friend Clitus, the man who once saved his life, in a drunken rage. In India, the rivers ran red. War elephants. Endless jungle. Victory came, but so did resistance. His men, exhausted, refused to march any further. He turned back, not in defeat, but in silence. Through the Drosian desert, where water vanished and the earth swallowed men whole. In Babylon, he planned again, roads, cities, a world united. But before it began, he collapsed. A fever burned him for 12 days. When asked who should rule after him, he whispered, to the strongest. Alexander died with no heir. But the legend never did. Was he a god who walked among us? Or just a man who believed he was? Follow Hidden Archives, where myth and memory are one.